Mr. Golal Sang, 27, were pulled out of their car by a Hindu mob of about 200 vigilantes and beaten to death. They were trying to get to safety to an army camp. Her daughter-in-law was beaten, had to be admitted to the ICU with multiple head injuries and fractured wrists and fingers. Her daughter, sister, cousin, and a 1-year-old grandson escaped with their lives after being sheltered by a Hindu family from the mob. They escaped in the trunk of their car after a day or two had passed. On May 4th, Mr. Vungsagin Balte, a Kuki Zomi BJP MLA and advisor to the Chief Minister of Manipur, was beaten and left to die on his way back from a meeting with the Chief Minister. His security detail abandoned him and his driver at the hands of the mob. On May 5th, Florence Hangxing and Olivia Chongloy, two Kuki Zomi tribal Christian women working at a car wash in Imphal, were attacked, gagged, and locked in a room from 5 to 7 p.m. They were tortured and gang raped. When the room was finally opened after 7 p.m., they were dead, their bodies mutilated. The room was filled with a horrifying mixture of blood, flesh, and hair. On May 6th, Mrs. Tiandam Baipe, a 45-year-old widow and mother of 2, was killed. Her head, hands, and legs chopped off. She was also burnt with her house. On June 4th, a 7-year-old Kuki Zomi boy, Tonsing, his mother, Mina, and her friend Lydia were burnt alive in an ambulance on their way to the hospital by the mob. The mob was led by Mira Paibi women. They thought they would be safe as the mother, Tonsing's mother, Mina, is a Meitei woman. On June 10th, Mrs. Hoih, 65, was shot dead while she was praying inside her village church. She was among the 3 shot by Meitei militants wearing Manipur police uniforms and armored vehicles. On July 2nd, Mr. David Thiek Mar, 30 years old, was one of 3 people captured. His 2 friends were released, but because he belongs to the Mar tribe, which is one of the tribes under the Kuki umbrella, he was tortured and beheaded. His hands and legs were chopped off. His head was displayed on a bamboo fence. His body parts were thrown into a burning building. The killers posted a video of the severed head on social media with a voice in the background commenting, "This is the face of a Kuki. You look beautiful. You look beautiful. We've been trying to catch you people for a long time." The voice ended with an expletive. On July 6th, Mrs. Don Ngaiching, 62, was shot and killed outside a school in Imphal. She was mentally ill, often seen wandering the streets of Imphal, and had refused to leave Imphal feeling she was safe. She was not. On July 19th, a video surfaced of 2 Kuki Zomi women being paraded naked, molested, and gang raped on May 4th by Meitei mob. These women and their families had run to the police for refuge, but the police handed them over to the mob. The young brother of one woman was beaten to death while trying to protect his sister. The husband of the other woman is an Indian Army officer. My name is Florence Niang Lo. I'm a daughter of the Guite clan. The Guite clan belongs to the Paite tribe. The Paite are one of the Zo community tribes, the ones they're calling Kuki. We are Zo, Kuki, Thado, Paite, Mar, Gangte, Vaipe, Simte, and a few more tribes. We ask for peace and justice and to be allowed to practice our religion and our customs without persecution. We ask for our right to self-determination and self-governance without fear of mob vigilantism or discrimination and attacks from our own government officials. We are Zo United. Thank you, Wissam.